The real reason Amber Heard defamed Johnny can be explained through archetypes proposed by Carl Jung. Before I start, please note that this video contains a lot of controversial thoughts, but we learn through engagement and I respect everyone's opinion. The anima or animus is an archetype proposed by Carl Jung and explains how there is a feminine side in men and a masculine side in women. Society has taught you to repress this side of yourself, which goes against the whole philosophy of Carl Jung, that preaches the idea of fully accepting every part of yourself. Johnny Depp was the recent media craze because of his defamation case against his ex-wife Amber Heard. As most of you know, he was stripped of his roles in major movies based on his ex-wife publicly defaming him and accusing him of domestic violence. The world immediately supported her case without being shown substantial evidence, and this is due to society viewing women as creatures unable to fend for themselves, and that all men are brutal narcissists who are unable to show compassion. She was supported by both men and women alike, becoming the new face of women empowerment. The archetype can be used to explain this in how society believed her based on the societal role women have played in the past. Her other masculine half was not taken into consideration and resulted in her being able to become the perfect victim. Based on Carl Jung's theory, women too can be the abuser and the one to initiate confrontation with their counterparts, because they too have a masculine side to them, or rather what society views as masculine. Toxic masculinity is not a trait only men share, but rather a trait all narcissists share. She has drawn attention to herself by presenting a false claim and resulted in attention being taken away from actual cases of domestic violence at the hands of men and women alike. Johnny Depp has now officially won the case and has seemed to have induced a pivotal point for Carl Jung's philosophy of fully accepting each part of yourself. He was first seen as the oppressor and abuser, but is now being seen as the oppressed and abused. Carl Jung's philosophy explains to us that Johnny had a feminine side, or rather what society views as feminine. He too was in a place where he looked for comfort but instead was presented with fear. He became the face of toxic masculinity and was being thrown to the wolves, yet he was the actual gentle one being taken advantage of. He too contains a feminine side that was fearful of speaking out and standing up for himself. He was unable to speak due to the fear of his ex-wife flipping the script and presenting him as the abuser, which is exactly what occurred, but was not initiated because he spoke out, but instead because of the ability of society viewing women as delicate flowers and men as aggressive bulls. In fact, it was the complete opposite, and we came to view Johnny as the delicate and gentle flower that was being attacked by a bull. Men don't actually have feminine sides and women do not have masculine sides. Instead, what I think Carl Jung was presenting was the idea that we all have tendencies that is not made because of gender but rather by experiences, and accepting yourself fully is realizing that it is okay for men to be gentle, and this is manly simply because a man is feeling it, and women being tough is feminine because she is built that way. We as a humanity need to stop dividing right and wrong by using gender, race, or age. Women can be abusers and men can be abusers as well. Morality is not based on gender or race but rather on humanity. My topic covered today is very controversial and I ask the viewers to debate instead of argue. This is our opinion and does not cancel out the opinion of anyone else. If you like the video, please like and subscribe as we post daily content.